mercy. Ain't no mercy.
Hello everybody, Jason Aaliyah here again. Today we'll be reviewing Tomb Raider. Now, I already reviewed this movie before, but it was kind of a bad review when I looked over it. So I decided to delete it. Not a lot of you guys were happy about it. I guess I was in such a hurry that day to get everything done that I just wasn't able to get out a good full opinion on it, sadly, but here I am, and this time I can be as clear as I can about my thoughts on Tomb Raider. So, not a lot of you guys have seen it already, some of you guys have, but it's still gonna be spoil free. I'm not gonna spoil anything. You're safe with me. So, this story is about Lara Croft, and she goes on an adventure to find out what happened between the missing cases of her father and where he might have gone to find a treasure. And she crashes on an island. She finds a bunch of people who are trying to find this treasure, and she has to make sure that they do not get their hands on it. So she goes on an adventure to a tomb, and you get your entire Tomb Raider thing that you want. This is actually a surprising movie, as I said before. It is not great, but it is not bad either. It is surprisingly pretty good. That isn't saying much considering how almost a lot of video game movies nowadays suck so hard. The only one I ever liked was Warcraft back in 2016, I think it came out, if I remember correctly. I enjoyed that movie. I'm not sure if I'm going to watch it again, but I will recommend it to you as a fun popcorn flick that you could pop in once in a while. Tomb Raider, that's the same thing. Alicia Vikander. I butchered her name so hard in my review. I'm sorry, but she does such a good job as Lara Croft. I haven't played many of the games, but from what I understand from the new games, it is more about her character development on how she became an archaeologist, and we get her as this sort of action hero that is down on her luck, not having the best life ever, and is dealing with her missing father. And I think that kind of character development was a bit cliched, and I think that if they could have done something described as in the game, I would have been more invested. And apparently this movie is supposed to be let's say, inspired by the games. Like, taken from it some stylistic looks, but it didn't take much of the story element, I think. But overall, I think the performance by Alicia Vikander was so good. I think she was able to carry her own throughout the movie. Everyone else was kind of cheesy. Even the villains, I did not care, and the plot just gets overly silly as the film goes on and when it stretches to the island. But the action scenes are a hell of a lot of fun, and I really enjoyed them. This is a video game movie, not gonna be all realistic. There's some stuff that Lara Croft should have gone killed from, like she literally crashes into a tree, but for some reason survived. But I still had a lot of fun with the action, and I think that will really help this make a pretty enjoyable nighttime thriller. So yeah, I would recommend it if you are going into this movie expecting a masterpiece. You're not gonna get it. But if you're going into it just having to waste the time and just want to watch a fun popcorn flick, this movie is for you. I'm going to give Tomb Raider a B. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hopefully this review is much better and you guys enjoy it more. Please leave a like, subscribe, comment. I'll be uploading my Pacific Rim Uprising review in a few days, and so expect that. I have a lot to talk about that movie. Yeah, and I'll see you guys next time.
The flame, I torture you. I'm a slave. Do you get